So we announced to our students with much hoopla and excitement that we were going to put a team in the event, in the competition this year, travel to Dallas. And for our folks, it was then a new experience and breaking into new fresh waters. But we ran a local competition at our school and allowed students to walk through about half a dozen of the events are very close to the events they would see here, so things we could replicate locally. Our students who ended up on the team participated in that process, worked hard, studied hard, put themselves through the paces, and then from that pool we selected folks to come and join here. And I couldn't be more proud of our team from the first part of that process through right now during the awards ceremony. They've proven themselves to be leaders and have initiative. They built the schedule of the events that as they broke down through the team and selected it themselves, and I just sat back and watched it happen. So they've really been tremendous in that regard, and so happy to be here and excited to be a support of theirs in the process. I did the PPG sealant. I did the APU burner can challenge. It was really cool. I didn't do as well as I thought I was going to, but we did a spacecraft vacuum test. That was pretty interesting. We also did cable tension. That was pretty cool. That's something I haven't learned in school yet, so that was interesting. And we did a couple of other events, but those were the ones that kind of stood out to me.
Some of the events, like we practiced back in our hangars in our schools. But some of the events, especially like the click log challenge, the XR process optimization, are things that were completely new to me coming into the competition. And it's very interesting to not only see this technology that may not be out there in a wide use, but to put my hands on it and see how it comes through in a practical application. As a first-time attendee to the competition, I'm just floored by the amount of effort and work that goes into the transport of engines, the fuel tank entry event, the PPG event with the whole cockpit present on the stage. Really, really good interactive stuff. And for many of the AMT schools across the country, some equipment that we don't have access to every day. So a lot of the stuff we can do, and we've talked with vendors, and we're picking up new equipment and gaining that leading edge technology for the sake of our students. But not everybody's got a CFM56 sitting in their shop, and so it's a great opportunity to put hands on some live equipment, some industry leading stuff, and so really, really fun.
I can honestly say we're not really in the public eye a lot, so I think it's pretty cool to be showcased and kind of put up on a pedestal a little bit, just because without aviation, seeing your loved ones, traveling, seeing new things, it kind of really wouldn't be a possibility. And just it's the most efficient and safe way to travel. So I think it's important for us to get our spotlight every once in a while.
For me, as a lifelong aviation maintenance technician, it's one of the few places I think still where a hands-on professional career can lead a person to a position of respect and professionalism as a result of their training and dedication to the craft. And it's so critical to have quality technicians in the field. It also provides a tremendous opportunity for folks who, maybe a traditional career, what we consider a traditional career path. That's not for me, but this is an entry point that I can pay for, I can afford to take a loan out for, with a tremendous return in terms of longevity, of stability for themselves and their families. And I think we need more people in the field who can do that.
As I've come to learn more about the aviation industry, I've really kind of fallen in love with it. And coming here to the convention, there's how many, over 1,000 booths? How many booths are there? How many people are walking around? How many schools and competing teams are here? This is kind of the place where it all comes together and people meet and hang out. And I think that's a really key thing for you know, people in the industry and whatnot to get together and meet and, you know, compete and have a blast. And, you know, this is it. This is where it is.